What if the biggest obstacle standing between you and success isn't your job, your education, or your circumstances? What if it's the way you think? More than 80 years ago, Napoleon Hill spent decades studying some of the most successful people of his time. He interviewed business leaders, entrepreneurs, inventors, and self-made millionaires. After years of research, he discovered something surprising. Successful people often come from different backgrounds. They have different personalities, different skills, different opportunities, but they all share one thing in common, a way of thinking. And that idea became the foundation of one of the most influential success books ever written. Think and Grow Rich. The first lesson of the book is desire. Not a wish, not a hope, a burning desire. According to Hill, every great achievement begins with a clear and powerful goal. Most people say they want success. Most people say they want wealth. But very few people have a specific vision of what they want and why they want it. The people who achieve extraordinary results usually know exactly what they're aiming for. They don't drift through life hoping things will improve. They decide what they want and commit themselves to achieving it. Hill believed that when desire becomes strong enough, the mind begins looking for opportunities, solutions, and possibilities that were previously invisible. The second lesson is faith. Not blind faith, but belief in your ability to achieve your goal. Many people fail long before they take action because they convince themselves that success is impossible. They focus on obstacles instead of opportunities. They focus on fear instead of possibility. Successful people do the opposite. They train themselves to believe in their vision even before they see results. They understand that confidence grows through action, and every small step forward strengthens belief. One lesson worth thinking about. Many people spend years searching for an additional source of income, yet they never learn how digital products work. A digital product can be created once and sold repeatedly without inventory or shipping. If you'd like to learn how that process works, you'll find a practical guide in the bio that explains it step by step. Now let's continue. The third lesson is autosuggestion. This simply means feeding your mind with thoughts that support your goals. Every day, people talk to themselves. The question is whether that conversation is helping them or hurting them. If you constantly repeat negative thoughts, your mind begins accepting them as reality. But if you repeatedly focus on your goals, your strengths, and your possibilities, your thinking starts to change. Hill believed that the mind becomes influenced by the thoughts it hears most often. The fourth lesson is specialized knowledge. Knowledge alone is not enough. The world is full of educated people who struggle financially. What matters is knowing how to apply knowledge effectively. Successful people are lifelong learners. They continuously develop skills that create value. They understand that learning is not something that ends after school. It continues throughout life. Another powerful idea in the book is imagination. Every business, every invention, every product, every achievement first existed in someone's mind. Before something becomes reality, it begins as an idea. Hill encouraged readers to use their imagination deliberately, to think bigger, to explore possibilities, to ask questions that others never ask. Because innovation often begins where ordinary thinking ends. The book also teaches the importance of decision. Most unsuccessful people spend too much time hesitating. They wait for certainty. They wait for perfect conditions. They wait for the right moment. Successful people understand that there is rarely a perfect moment. They make decisions. They adjust when necessary. And they keep moving forward. One of the most famous lessons in the entire book is persistence. Every successful person experiences failure. Every entrepreneur faces setbacks. Every dream encounters obstacles. The difference is that successful people refuse to quit. They treat failure as feedback. They learn from mistakes. They adapt. And they continue. Napoleon Hill observed that many people quit just before they achieve the breakthrough they were seeking. Persistence often separates those who succeed from those who never reach their potential. The central message of Think and Grow Rich is simple. Success begins in the mind. Your thoughts influence your actions. Your actions influence your habits. Your habits influence your results. If you want a different future, you must first develop a different way of thinking. Because wealth is not created by luck alone. It is often created by vision, discipline, persistence, learning, and belief. The people who achieve extraordinary results are rarely the people who never face difficulties. They are the people who continue moving forward despite them. And according to Napoleon Hill, every great achievement begins with one powerful decision: to believe that what you want is possible.